So name is still the same. Okay, let's give this a shot here. Let's go to the Pacific. See if we can work some stuff to the west. Still too loud. Okay, that sounds better. Sending. So there's some DX out there. There's an Echo Alpha 8, Charlie Tango 1. this guy. Okay. So still decoding Echo Alpha 8 off the back of the stack. Couple of zeros, couple of eights. I'm pointing to the west right now. Let's see. Okay, NAUR. EN75. Let's do this. Where'd my... Not tripping here. Why isn't this tripping? Okay, so the moon is up. We're at 4 degrees elevation, 112 degrees azimuth. Let's see if we're getting any decodes. Hmm. 32. Let's do erase. Let's change the mode to JT65. And no compression. Enable. Okay, so we're going to call CQ here on the moon, around 2 meters. And we're going to run JT65. We're 4 degrees elevation. And what should hopefully happens if we're strong enough, we should get a decode from somebody and get posted here. It's basically like a DX PSK reporter for the moon. A couple of people. Okay, these guys should decode me. The ZS5 is got a big station, so let's see what happens. Send CQ a few times here. Okay, I think the transmit audio is lower now and doesn't blast you guys out when you're listening on the stream. So I think I got that dialed in pretty good. Moon's still pretty low here, but we're going to be in the trees right now. Looks like I got something broken with that. No spots now on the moon. We might have to go back to 6 meters and play a little bit on 6 here until the moon gets a little higher on the horizon, see if we can make some cues on 2. We'll do a couple more CQs here on 2, and then if no spots, we'll go to 6. I would expect some activity on the moon with the contest, so fingers crossed. Conditions are okay. Let me go see what the conditions look like. They're gonna get real bad over the next 2-3 days. Do one more CQ here. Still no spots. Not yet. Alright. Let's go back to 6. and see what's going on over there. Alright, so let's do this. Quiet. Everybody must be on FT8. It's pretty crazy. Let's change the mode. And let's see what we get for decodes here. Alright, let's try NAUR here. Not very loud, minus 14. Oh, we still got this keying. Let's see who's gonna key on us. Okay, working NAUR. Sent FN65, and I'm getting back EN75. This is FT8. Okay, I'll log them. Okay. So, Where's N8UR? Let's go take a look. Dayton, Ohio. Still pretty quiet though. I mean, expected way more activity. Conditions are just really poor. Okay, for ZIN, EM65, I think that's North Carolina. ZIN. Or maybe it's close to there, maybe Georgia, maybe? Looks like it came right up. Nice. -8 to +3, so... Looks like nobody's running in, So there looks like there's some confusion about having North America VHF contest selected in WSJT for grids. Should be set for the grids in a VHF contest, but... Alright, let me log this guy. Ooh, somebody has some gnarly audio. Okay. Let's call some more CQ here, see what else we can work. is at 6 degrees. We'll try the moon again here, and I'm just not seeing any activity there either. Oh, this guy's calling us. That guy's loud. And the audio's pretty poor. TOL. It's got some sort of a sound card problem there. Well, let's try this. Where'd he go? Oh, I guess he was never really that weak. I mean, he was -7. Started off at -7 and then just dropped from there. Started to build up again. Okay, got this guy. Make sure his grid's right. EN65, yeah, that's right. Still nothing going on the moon here. It's real quiet. I mean, it's not that late in Europe. It's, what? Well, it's 7 o'clock. 7:30. Well, let's swing the stack towards Europe and give a listen here. So this is 7 over 7 over 7 over 7. 28 elements on 6 meters on a rotating tower. Overlooking the ocean. This is the most easterly ham location in the continental U.S. towards Europe, closest to Europe. And I'm sitting in New York, and I am operating remote here to the station in Maine. And this interface on the left-hand side is just a Chrome web page, just Chrome. And I'm operating the station. And I'm using WSJTX here and using virtual audio cables piece of software called Loopback on the Mac. So it's all, there's no hardware, it's all software essentially. And I'm running FT8 on 6 and EME on 2. I have somebody calling me here, K1CP. Let's see if he comes back here. He's next grid over. There's a Hotel India 3 Tango calling CQ. So we see some Caribbean. That's good. Guess he went away. Okay, let's try. There's an E8. Let's try the E8. He's minus 15, so let's see. Let's see if we can work E8. That's going to be the Canaries. 16. Boy, it's just a lot of QSB. So you guys on the stream, can you read the text okay? Like, can you see the call signs in the WSJT window? It's hard to really tell for me if it's clear or crisp looking. The monitor looks a little blurry, but maybe the actual stream is better. Who knows? If you guys want to throw a comment in there, that'd be great. I can work on maybe getting the resolution better if it needs to be. So the E8 disappeared. Just stuff in the northeast now. And still nothing on the moon. We're going to go back to the moon here in a second and call CQ there a few more times. It's quiet. Super quiet, actually. $8 degrees. Okay. Maybe we'll give that a shot. So I have a, yeah, okay. Let's see if we get any DXD codes here, and if not, we're gonna go back to 2. No, let's just check. Let's check phone and CW before we go. Let's just see if there's anything happening on. Let me go. Well, it's quiet. Let's go call it 260. Let's swing the stack towards the west-southwest. And see if there's anything going on phone or CW before I move over to 2 meters and try that again. Not even see. Oh, there's somebody on CW. N1JD. N1JD. I don't think I worked him yet. Let's try. All right. Okay, W3GRA, thanks for the RGA, thanks for the feedback on the text. Yeah, on a phone, I would bet it's going to be really tough, for sure. It's good to know you can see the web console. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's go to 2, and let's see if we can get anything going on anything on 2 meters. So let's go to the 2 meter station, power it up, and let's clean this out. Let's change the mode to JT65. And get our audio about right. Okay, looks good. The moon is at 8 degrees, 120 degrees azimuth. Let's see what happens. Transmit second. Let's call some CQ. Box is on. And let's see if we get decoded off the moon here. Okay, 800 watts. We'll call a few CQs here on 2 meters on the moon, and if no decodes, I think I'm going to take a break and maybe try an attempt to try to stream to Facebook later and see if I get that working. So I got a stream going to YouTube, my WW2DX YouTube channel, and over here on Periscope on Twitter. So those two streams seem to work, but the Facebook stream did not. Let's see if we can figure that out. Do a couple of CQs here, see what happens. Wow, not much going on. $4 o'clock, maybe try in a few more hours, see if... $19.50. 114. It's strange that some of these big stations are not getting decoded. Let's try 114 and see if we can see sugar vector 6. 114. And he's probably transmitting first. He just finished transmitting. Actually, it looks like, what is this? That looks like a 73 right there. Yep, that was a 73. So we just decoded, somebody sent a 73. Minus 23 dB, it's pretty good, so let's see what we get. Must be one of these guys. Okay, there's somebody right there. This is probably Sugar Victor. Sugar Victor 6. Let's see, it looks like he's sending a 73 as well. Let's see. So in 3 seconds we'll start getting a decode here. Yep, minus 21. Alright, that's a good sign. So there is some activity on the moon. Well, I don't understand why we're not seeing them here in the live CQ page. It's strange. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we see a CQ next, and we'll work them. We'll work Sugar Victor 6 Kilo Radio Whiskey on 2 meters. Sugar Victor Kilo Radio Whiskey. Let's see what he's got. He's got an H frame of 2 meters. He's got 4 8-elements in horizontal plane and 7 4/7s in a vertical plane. Okay. That's cool. Let's see. So we should see a CQ from him hopefully now if he continues to call CQ. Looks like he is. See if we get a decode out of his CQ here. I can see him. That's usually, but I didn't decode him. No decode. Nope. Let's give it another few minutes here. Okay, so he worked PA5KM. That's the other 73 that we saw. So these light traces here is the signal coming off the moon. These vertical lines that are in every sequence are birdies. Alright, let's see if we get a decode this time. Bandwidth open. Preamp is on. Okay, there we go. We got a decode from him. Let's give him a call. And you can see this red that's a false decode. I have every decode. Well, actually, I don't have AP on, but our false decodes can go up. So, Sugar Victor 6 Kilo Radio Whiskey in Greece is 28 dB below the noise level. That's getting down close to the point where the software won't decode anymore. It's pretty weak. Let's see. Maybe live CQ is just broken. Very possible. Okay, so he sent QRZ. So you can see here, he sent QRZ his grid. So he sees me, but he's not decoding yet. So we're going to give him a few more calls here. Moon's 10 degrees above the horizon. And actually, I don't think... Let me see, that's going to be 222 degrees. So I have a, at the station, now he's calling CQ again. Give him a few more. So I have a pretty powerful camera at the station. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just zoomed in on the moon. There's actually a guy wire going through the image. Let's see. Oh, you know what I could do? Well, let's see. So, Sugar Victor 6 says QRZ minus 25 not decode. So I'm fairly strong, but it's not getting a decode yet. So his trace... Okay. There it is. No. He's still... He got louder, but I still didn't get a good decode out of him. I'll try this one more time. Nope. Call him a few more times here. ZS4TX is going to call CQ. He's loud. So we'll try him next if we can't work the Sugar Victor 6. He's just calling CQ, so he's just not decoding me yet. Let's go see where... See if we can, he sees a trace, but he can't decode it. 133. I wonder if, let's check 133. First. It might be possible that that to stream. The stream might be killing my transmit audio, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I'm working stuff on 6 meters, so probably not. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so we're starting to see a pretty good trace here. Let's see what we get for decode for the ZS, South Africa. Alright, so now we get some decodes here. Okay, so ZS4TX. Let's see if we get a good decode out of him. Okay, so ZS4TX is working radio 6 Charlie Sugar. So I'm going to sit back and wait for this QSO to end, and then we're going to try to call the ZS4. Okay, so that's R6CS's signal right there. And he's sending an RO. Yeah, and he's pretty loud, -20. So again, we're going to see both sides of this QSO. And then here comes ZS4TX's signal off the moon. So actually, the signals are pretty good, so maybe we'll be okay here. Okay, triple R's, -21, false decode over here, can ignore that. That's pretty strong. And this is going to be 73. This decode is 73 here. He's getting louder. As a matter of fact, I think I can hear him in the speaker. I can. That's pretty loud. If you just hear that, if you can hear that tone come through on the stream, there's a tone in there. That's, you're hearing that with your ear coming off the moon. Yeah, -16. Yeah, that's really loud. So maybe we'll go chase R6CS after we work ZS4. He'll probably, let's see, he's going to call CQ again. Let's see. Oh, now he's working a PA5KM. So he's getting a bunch of guys calling him. Alright, we'll just be patient. Looks like 6 meters is starting to open back up again, though. There's more. These lines in the map are the spots, the DX cluster spots being posted. So the black is 2 meters, and these pink, reddish are 6. So if that's 2 meters in black. So actually some pretty good distances being worked on 2 meters, actually. And I'll go to 6 meters. It's starting to open back up some stuff in the Caribbean into Europe as well. Okay, send triple R's. And then there's 73s are going to go up next. So it looks like, again, we're seeing both sides of the conversation. Actually, it almost looks like I see... I guess that's ROs. And this is 73s coming now. Maybe. Unless this is somebody else calling. Let's see if I get a decode over here. I don't see another... Yeah, so OH4LA is now calling ZS4TX. So he's got a lot of guys calling him. This is great. Seen a lot of activity here now on the moon. So, okay, R6CS is calling CQ on 132. Let's go work him. Let's go down one. Probably work this guy on phone over the moon. He's so strong. Let's see what happens here. R6CS 132 first. Okay. That's probably a... No, let's see. I think that's pretty strong. It's got to be a birdie. Yeah, he's over here. There he is. Let's call him. He's pretty weak right now, minus 27. So he went from a minus 16 to a minus 27. So there's a lot of QSB right now on the moon, unless he changed polarity or we got some Faraday rolling, something like that going on. So let's see what happens. Okay, so let's see what we get. Okay, Mercedes transmission coming back. See if he comes back to me here. So FT8 transmissions are 15 seconds, and JT65s are 50-second sequences. He's still calling CQ. Call him again. It's starting to get a little louder. I mean, the monitor sounds good. What you're hearing now for the transmission, that's the monitor on the K3 coming back over the stream, so it sounds beautiful, so I don't think there's any issue there. I think it's just moon conditions. Hey, Mike. Yeah, yes. Yeah, well, got the EME station here in the lab now, so work out a few bugs and a few things, and we'll move it over to the console, and you'll be able to do 2-meter sideband with the station, essentially. So still stuff being worked into Europe on 6. Poland, Oscar Zulu, Charlie United 3. Wow, I'm just not getting a decode here. Gonna try them again, and then we're gonna go back to the Sugar Victor 6 here if I don't get a call back from this guy. I really thought this was gonna be a no-brainer. Working him. He was really loud. That one transmission a while ago. Yeah, he's working somebody else. I can see triple R's. He's sending triple R's to somebody. Alright. Let's go give the Sugar Victor 6 another try. 114. Let's give him a try here. 114. So the moon's at 14 degrees elevation, 125 degrees azimuth. One of the advantages of having a station this far east, and especially on the moon, is you can get about a half-hour jump on anybody else in the States. So whenever there's a de-expedition and they're operating 2-meter EME, you get about 30 minutes of QRM free calling, which can be very advantageous. Alright, we should start to see a CQ here, hopefully, from the guy in Greece. Just not really seeing much here. Give this another sequence here, see if we see them. Actually, so 6 meters looks like it's starting to wake up a little bit. European video, TV video is being spotted now. Alright, so in about 10 seconds or so, let's see if we see any traces coming off from his CQ. And if we don't see anything, we'll go back over to the Russian and see. Looks pretty quiet to me. There's a really light trace over here, but all right, let's go to 132. There's definitely a lot of QSB. Definitely is. So, okay, I don't feel so bad anymore. Alright, let's get a contact on the moon here. This is getting crazy. Let's see if we start seeing his trace here. Nothing really strong. Okay, here it comes. Now it's starting to pick up here. Let's see. See if it sticks. I'm going to move my transmit frequency off of his a little bit. Let's go to 1050. Okay, there's a CQ. Let's give him a call. Okay. Alright, I see his trace. Fingers crossed he comes back to us. That would be pretty nice. There it is. Awesome. So you can see that my call, his grid, and 3 O's, triple O's, is the signal report on the moon. So he sends 3 O's, and we send an RO, meaning Roger your O's. And if he decodes my ROs, which he will, he'll then send us triple R's, RRR, Roger, Roger, Roger. Okay. So let's get him set up in the logger here. Radio 6 Charlie Sierra. And his grid is Kilo November 95. And so far his best signal, well, he was a -16 at one point, so I'll put him on. I usually put the best signal report in my log for notes. Okay, so we can see he's transmitting and he's sending triple R's. And how you can tell is you can see the green marker here, my receive frequency marker. The first orange is RO, then RRR, and the third orange is 73. So we're going to get a triple R. There's our triple R's. And now we're going to send 73. And it's a valid contact, so we're going to save it. Boom. So, we just worked Russia on 2 meters from Maine. It's pretty awesome stuff, actually. And I'm sitting in New York. He'll probably send me 73s. Let's see. And we'll be able to tell if we see a line where the green is and where this last orange is here. So if we see 2 lines, that's a 73 coming back. Technically, he doesn't have to, but it depends. Looks like it might be there. This looks really, yeah, it's there. It's just weak. A lot of QSB. Serious amount of QSB on the moon today. Let's see if it decodes. Okay, 73, there it is. And that's a false decode there. Cool. Alright, I'll take it. R6CS, 2 meters, logged over the moon. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see if we see K5QE 142. Let's see if we see him. And if I don't, I'm going to take a break. What is he transmitting? He's transmitting odds. Looks like he's transmitting second. Let's go check 133. So ZS4TX transmitting first on 133. Alright, so he would have just stopped transmitting, so we'll wait 60 seconds. Hey Patrick, oh cool. I'll check for K5QE then again here in a second. See if I see him. I think they're doing a big effort here in the contest. Kenny's weird false decodes over here. Or maybe it's just old from below here. Alright, so let's see if we see ZS4TX. 144 elements, yeah. I should see them then. That's pretty good. Let's see. There's a light trace here. Let's see if we get a decode. Yeah, he's there, but he's light. Let's see if we get a decode out of Bernie here. It's getting a little louder here. Nope. Not quite strong enough. Well, while we're on this sequence, let's go see if we see K5QE. Where'd he go? Was it 142? Is that where he is? 142 seconds. It's possible that's him here. Looks like it. I do have a little birdie next to him, but that looks like his signal. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Let's see if it goes away. If it keeps going. There's another one here. See, that's a birdie. Okay. And this... no decode. This looks like a real signal. But no decode. And that's a birdie. Okay. Give her another sequence here. And it looks like somebody's calling him. Looks like there's a weak trace in here. $144 elements, so... what the heck are they running down there? What are they running on with 144 elements? Let me think. I mean, that'd be 12 element Yagis. That's... let's keep getting these false decodes in here. Okay. This should be K5QE right here, I think. Let's see. It's definitely a trace. 8x18. Whew. That's pretty awesome. 8x18. That's exactly what I want to build. 8x18, actually. There he is, K5QE, CQ. Let's give him a call. Starting to get some activity now on the moon, so this is good. Okay, it's starting to pick up a little bit here. Alright, let's see. Oh, I already see his trace. Let's hope that he comes back to us. Still calling CQ. I'll call him one more time. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Not seeing much of a trace here. Eight by 18 horizontal. Okay. Yeah. I mean, conditions just seem to be a lot of QSB on the moon today. A lot. And conditions are getting worse each day here, so it seems to be pretty rapid. Yeah, exactly. Fingers crossed. I don't think this is happening in this one. I don't see any trace this time. It is quiet. Let's call him again. He's still calling. And he's getting it's across the board. I mean, his signals are getting weaker from these guys that are spotting him over time. So it's definitely some serious QSB. I'm not even tracing 2-meter stuff here, but I can do this to keep it consistent. One of the things I want to add in here is for WSJT to talk directly to our logger. So anytime I log a queue in WSJT, it automatically enters into the log in the browser. Gotta do that. That would be pretty sweet. Okay, so anything coming back here? I don't think it's in the cards for me at the moment. I don't see any trace. I don't see a trace. I do not see a trace. And there's an SP4 KM at 140 who's got a really strong signal. We're going to try him here in a second. No, nothing. Alright. Let's go try SP4 on 140. Which he'd be starting right now. Let's see if we see him coming off the moon. Got a weird chirping birdie. I can hear it in the speaker. Maybe this could be him, or it could be a birdie. Let's see. It's probably a birdie. trace in here, though. He's transmitting even. Oh, he's transmitting, yeah, even, that's right. On 140, that's where we are. That's where we are. I think somebody's calling him. Alright, one more try here. Actually, that is him. That is him. And it looks like he's sending an... Okay, so he's sending a triple R right now. Okay. So we should get his triple R decode here. And then I'll call him up the band a little bit here. Let me swing my transmit. There's his triple R's at -19. It's a strong signal. And then what I'll do is... This is SP4KM. SP4KM. Okay. He's running 4 cross-polarized 28s. Let false decode. Probably see a 73 go out now. Yep. Yep, there's a 73 going out. So I'll call him. And see what happens. Alright, there's this 73 he just sent, -21, it's a nice signal. And then we'll call him. Let's see. Following you back, Pat. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see if we work this guy. He's getting weaker, of course, but he's still there. Alright, he's starting to come back up here. Getting a little Doppler. Move my receive a little bit. Fingers crossed he comes back. Yeah, he's calling CQ. Come on. Let's try him again. Alright, Pat, 73, catch you later. See, we're delayed IIs before KM. Okay. Let's see. I see him a little weaker. He's starting to get a little stronger now. If he doesn't come back on this round, I'm going to take a break. Didn't get a decode out of him. Strange. Everything's enabled. Nobody home. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna kill the stream. I think I'm gonna try Facebook stream next when I come back and give that a shot and see how that works. 73